Welcome to the Body, Mind, Spirit Show with me, your host, Coach Rita Hurry. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Body, Mind, Spirit Show. Well, we've had some great shows, haven't we? And if you've subscribed to the podcast, you would know that I've interviewed some amazing guests since the launch about 9 episodes ago. Yep, that's how long it's been, and I'm so blessed to be able to bring you these podcasts and share information and guidance for you that helps you through body, mind and spirit situations that arise in life and how to help you get the best out of life. So as I've said, I've interviewed so many great guests so far, but don't worry, I know this show is just going to be me talking because I love to make sure I have my own episode to be able to connect with you all, and as well as obviously interviewing amazing guests. But don't worry, there will be another amazing guest coming to you in the next episode, so make sure you don't miss that. And you know what? The best way to not miss that is to subscribe to the podcast. So if you haven't, make sure you do, so you'll always be notified of when there is an upcoming new episode heading your way. So, as it's me, I am not going to talk for a long time, but I want to make sure that I give you great content, something to think about and move you forward, which is what I'm all about. Today I'm going to talk about acknowledging you as the boss of your life. And I don't mean this in a way of being a business owner. I mean it in a way of you being the boss of you. You are your own boss, whether you work for someone else, whatever you do career-wise. Sorry, there's a plane overhead outside, so if you hear any noise, hey, I keep it real. You know, if there's outside noise, it's happening. It's out of my, hands. So, it's outside. So, but being the boss of you, and what I mean by that is knowing and owning your role. You are the CEO of you, okay? You don't need to necessarily run your own business to be the CEO of your life. You need to claim that role. You need to realize that you are in control right now. And yes, there are things that happen, there are hurdles in life, but how you manage that is what makes you the CEO of your life, is what makes you the boss of your life. So breaking it down, what does this mean? You decide what's right or wrong for you. Now, I'm a great believer in that we shouldn't lay things as, well, this is right, this is wrong, any kind of judgment on things, especially when it comes to others. Often you find yourself saying, well, what you do or the way you are is wrong and the way that I am is right. I'm not saying things like that. I'm talking about for you. What lifts your spirit? What makes you smile? What makes you feel good? That is right for you, as long as it doesn't hurt another person. So you're not putting another down. You're not, coming from that ego center of saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. You are coming from a place of, this is how I feel better. This is what I do to make myself feel better. This lifts me up. And you decide on what lifts you up, and you also decide on what doesn't work for you and how you can remove that from your life, how you can stop doing it if it's you, or distancing yourself away from people who bring you down, who make you feel insecure, who don't have your best interest at heart. So being the boss of you is basically deciding on things that lift you up and things that pull you down, and making that decision based on that theory. Too often we go towards what is wrong for us, what doesn't lift us up, because we feel we have to. And a lot of the times that stems from following others. Oh, if I only did this, people would accept me. But I don't enjoy it, but it's what's expected of me. That's not good. That's not living and being in charge of you. That's not being your own CEO. You're basically making others be the CEO of you. Others don't have claim over your life unless you give them the claim over your life. And this is very important, and you need to recognize this. If this is something that you do, you need to let go of this, because it doesn't serve you. All it does is demote you from being the boss to being the follower. Not even employee, being the follower, because you get no reward for being a follower. You're living in someone else's shadow, and when they say jump, you say how high. This is not the way for a healthy, happy lifestyle. If your aim in life is to have a healthy, happy lifestyle, then living that way is not going to get you there. Okay, so remember, you decide what is right and wrong for you. Something doesn't lift you up, you need to move away from it, regardless of how others feel. If it really doesn't lift you up and you're trying and it's not connecting, then you need to walk away from it. You need to make changes, because life is about enjoying experiences, not about suffering. The second point is you create the solution to all of life's hurdles. So like I said earlier, you're not going to not experience hurdles as the boss of your life. It does happen. But how you manage that depends on you. You can come from a place of solution. You can come from a place of knowing yourself. You can come from a place of, this isn't right for me, I need to move forward. You can come from that place. But all too often, too many react to life's hurdles instead of being solution orientated, instead of finding the answers. Again, going back to the first point of what works for you, what lifts you up, because that is also the key to becoming solution orientated when life throws hurdles at you. When situations come up that cause you to rethink and change things, you will know what to do in those situations when you focus on, how do I feel about this? What is the result that I want from this? What's going to make me feel good? That's you being the boss, being the CEO of your life. The next point, you need to look beyond what is to what can be. So it's quite similar to like manifesting. To manifest, you have to speak the manifestation into existence. And what do I mean by that? Well, basically, you have to become, think, feel that which you want to create. In order to do that successfully, you have to look beyond what is to what can be. You have to have that faith. You have to have that vision. You have to have that perseverance. You can achieve so much in life, but if you're just looking at what is and the situation that's not serving you right now and believing that that's all you can have, well, hey, how are you going to get solution orientated? How are you going to move beyond the situation where you are if you don't look beyond, if you don't have that vision for your future, if you don't believe that you can and will have more than what is? So you've got to have that vision. You've got to believe that vision. You've got to have faith in that vision because it's yours. Being the boss of your life, being the CEO of your life, means that you step into the creator role. You no longer play small. You stop being the victim and reacting to life. And you become that boss of you, and you give yourself the happiness you deserve. You say to yourself, yes, this is what I want for myself, and I'm going to give myself that because I can. Because what I have given myself so far is not enough, or it's not working for me anymore. I want more. I want to go for that career. I want to achieve that certain amount of money. I want to connect with those people. I want to move to this country or travel here. If that's a vision for yourself and that's a desire, then you can have it. But you've got to believe, and you've got to manage it. You've got to get solution orientated. You've got to understand what feels good. You've got to look beyond what is. You've got to stop playing and reacting to life and being the victim, and go for what you deserve, because you can get what you deserve. You can really live a happy, fulfilled life. But if you don't learn to manage your life in the way that leads you there, you're not going to get it. You're always going to struggle. So to be that, you have to be your own boss. You have to be that CEO who drives you. You are the company that you're driving to achieve that goal. And the company has just one person. You, the CEO. So much easier than trying to drive employees, like a team of 20 people or 30 people, towards that goal. It's just you. And it's you listening to what feels good, listening to what you want to manifest, and giving yourself that permission, walking in faith towards that vision that you have and going for it. Remember, you are unlimited. You hold the answers to all life's questions, because all the answers are within you. You have the freedom to change things. You do. You know, you don't realize how much of an unlimited being you are. And when I work with clients, and especially when I'm doing the primordial sound meditation program that I do on a one-to-one basis, and I teach my clients about the higher consciousness and the levels of it, when they discover just to what unlimited power they can connect with through meditation, they're like, wow. You just don't think about it because you go through day-to-day life. But I'm telling you, there is so much unlimitedness that you can connect with every single minute of every single day. You do have the power to change things for you. That's why it's so important to step into that boss power, to step into this being that CEO of you. Life is now. It's right here. It's right now. And what you do with it matters. So don't waste it following others. Set your own path and just walk in it with your head held high. Be who you need to be to get you to your goal. You don't need to be like everyone else. You don't need to be a follower. You don't need to be controlled. You need to be you. Because this is what you're doing. When you are your own boss, you're being you. Pure and simple. So how about it? How about being you? Sometimes it's harder than following because you've got used to just not being you, to not listening to you. But what I want to say to you, please stop that. Stop that right now, because that's not living. That's following. That's bowing down to everyone else but yourself. You are valuable. You know what's right for you. You know what's best for you. Your emotions will tell you. Your feelings will tell you. You have that higher being, that higher connection within you, that unlimited power within you. Trust it. Have faith in it. Open your heart to it, because everything is possible for you. You can achieve your goals. You can make this life happy, fulfilled, joyous. Whatever it is you want from this life, you can achieve it. But you've got to allow yourself to step into that power, to step into that creative field. And you've got this, but you just have to give yourself permission to be it. You just have to allow yourself to step into that role. Embrace it. Proclaim it. Get out there. Be the man or woman that you need to be happy. Because let me tell you, we've got one life. All of us have got one life, one opportunity at this thing called life. Life is a gift. Every day there's an opportunity. You have got through a pandemic. You are here. You are still alive. Don't waste it. Stop wasting it being a follower of others, living their life that they want you to live. Live your life that you want for yourself. It's yours, but what are you going to do with it? Waste it? Or become that boss, become the CEO. Take back your life. Own it. Be who you need to be, yourself. Because you have unlimited power within you. And you can make things happen. So don't give up on you. Give yourself a chance of true happiness, true joy, and true bliss. So yeah, short and sweet. That's me. But yeah, I just hope that you take this in. And as I always say, especially because I'm able to give in-depth content like this, listen to it. This is why I say subscribe to the podcast. Listen to the message that's coming through. Be that from myself, be that from my guests. Open your heart to listen. Take it in. Because this is all about helping you move forward, helping you live a healthy life, helping you to have a positive mindset, helping you spiritually, mentally, physically to enjoy this journey of life. So listen to this message. Every time you feel yourself heading back in the other direction, put this episode back on and listen to it again. And if you want support on a one-to-one basis, or you need that guidance in terms of spiritually, in terms of law of attraction, manifesting, healing from your past, whatever it may be, even learning about primordial sound meditation and learning about the higher states of consciousness, contact me, email me, send me a message, and book a free call with me, and let's chat, because I'm here to help as many people around the globe as I can to move forward. So be your own boss, be the CEO of your life. Go and do it, go and live it, go and be it. Don't live this life following, live this life leading yourself. You deserve happiness, you deserve success. So head towards that goal, and trust me, you can achieve it. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you real soon. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for more tips, motivation, and of course inspiration coming up real soon. If you want to email me and send me messages of what you thought of the show or anything you'd love me to cover on the show, please email me at coachrita@swasthialiving.com. Swasthia Living is SwasthyaLiving.com. See you real soon. Bye.